December 11th. An engineer regiment begins to assemble the pontoon bridges opposite the town in the foggy pre-dawn hours. Confederate riflemen, hiding in buildings along the riverbank, harass the engineers and slow their work. Senior Union commanders confer as the bridging process grinds to a halt. Burnside approves a plan to shell the town and drive out the Confederate snipers. Late that morning, over 150 Federal guns arrayed in Stafford Heights bombard the Fredericksburg, blasting scores of buildings and terrifying civilians, many of whom cower in their cellars. After 4 hours of shelling, the engineers return to their bridge work and the riflemen resume their shooting. Another option is desperately needed. Burnside meets with his officers and approves a plan to send a landing party across the river to hunt down the Confederate snipers and secure a bridgehead in the town. Colonel Norman Hall, a brigade commander in the nearby 2nd Corps, volunteers his brigade to row across the river. Under fire, regiments from Michigan and Massachusetts successfully cross the Rappahannock and drive the riflemen from the riverbank. More Union regiments follow across the river, and the Confederates withdraw after a few hours of house-to-house fighting in the street of town. December 12th. The remainder of Burnside's army crosses the river and occupies Fredericksburg. His strategy is to use the nearly 60,000 men in Maj. General William B. Franklin's left Grand Division to crush Lee's southern flank held by Jackson, while the rest of his army holds Longstreet in position on Marye's Heights and supports Franklin if needed. December 13th. The Union main assault against Jackson produces initial success. In an area later known as the Slaughter Pin, Maj. General George G. Meade's division briefly pierces Jackson's line and threatens the Confederate right. However, lack of coordinated reinforcements and Jackson's powerful counterattack stymie the effort. Both sides suffer heavy losses with no gain on either side. Burnside's diversion against Longstreet's veteran Confederate soldiers produce horrific Union casualties. The front of Longstreet's position is a sunken farmland. At the foot of Marye's Heights, full of Confederates 3 ranks deep, wave after wave of Federal soldiers advance over open ground to take the road, but each is met with devastating rifle and artillery fire from the nearly impregnable Confederate position. Confederate artillerist Edward Porter Alexander's claim that a chicken could not live on that field proves to be prophetic. Lee, appalled by the carnage, remarks, "It is well that war is so terrible. We should grow too fond of it.